The LEGO helmet line has definitely been one of the best lines of LEGO Star Wars sets in recent years. I recently did a full ranking of all 14 entries into the collection, and let's do a quick review and comparison of the two sets that I actually have, being both of the Clone Wars helmets. Being the 75349 Captain Rex helmet has 854 pieces, and the 75350 Commander Cody helmet. Unfortunately, I do not have the Captain Rex box available, as I did get this set nearly 2 years ago now, so I just don't have it with me right now. But I did only recently get the Commander Cody helmet, so this box is right here. But it's almost identical, it's the same exact size, except one has Captain Rex, obviously. On the back of the box, you get a look at the proportions on both of them, and they're about the same height at 8 inches tall. And then you also get a couple shots of the Clone Trooper in universe. Quickly, let's take a look at some similarities between the two sets. They both have the printed plaque, one obviously saying Captain Rex and the other saying Commander Cody. They both have rangefinders, although very, very different. One is on a ballpoint and just can move very, very freely, and the Captain Rex one is much more tighter and also much more detailed, and could go all the way down as so. By the way, the Commander Cody helmet is retired now, but they both retail for £70, which is actually a pretty fair retail price. Well, either 70 or 60, I haven't checked in a while. And they definitely look very, very good next to each other on a shelf. And back on TikTok, you can get a custom display stand to go on the wall, and it looks very, very good, so I would definitely recommend picking that up. Both helmets have the exact same stand, one having orange studs and one having blue studs, to represent the clone legions that they are a part of. Commander Cody is just in the regular Phase 1 style. Both sets do use a lot of stickers once again, and what definitely stands out for this set with me is definitely that visor. It looks absolutely fantastic, and then the fin through the middle looks amazing too. The design is also much sleeker, but it's also like very, very blocky at the same time, which is very accurate, and I really love it on this helmet, whereas the Commander Rex helmet, it's all over the place. It's very accurate, they are both very accurate to the source material, but in this case, the Commander Cody helmet definitely takes the cake there. At the back we get some light grey detailing with some wedge plates, and I think this looks absolutely amazing once again. The Captain Rex helmet definitely has a much blockier back, though. It kind of looks like he's got a mullet here, whereas the Commander Cody helmet is definitely a lot flatter, which, again, it's very accurate to source material, so it makes sense. By the way, this one is Phase 1, and this one is a mixture of Phase 1 and Phase 2, as Captain Rex did combine his Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmet to make the perfect clone helmet. So there's a cool Star Wars fact, if you didn't actually know that. I also think I much enjoyed the build of the Commander Cody helmet, especially when compared to the Captain Rex helmet. This one's much more fun and way more unique. The Captain Rex helmet has a lot more stickers, so it was a much more tedious build, and there was also some weird intricate detailings which I just didn't really like, whereas with this set, the intricate detailings I actually really enjoyed building. The Captain Rex helmet has a really small mouth, and the detailing around the mouth though does look really good, and the some sticker detailing is very, very necessary to make it accurate to the source material, and it does look really good, but the stickers don't match the white of the brick, which is kind of annoying. Obviously, there are no minifigures in either of these sets, but I definitely think the helmet set collection would benefit off of a minifigure being included. So in this case, it would obviously be a Phase 1 Commander Cody and a Phase 2 Captain Rex. I don't know, I just feel like it's a necessary inclusion with these types of sets. I don't see why a set doesn't have minifigures in 2025. It is less noticeable with these though, because maybe it would have made them a bit more expensive or something like that, which would have just made it much more overpriced, but the helmet collection is a pretty decent value. Once again, I love the visor on Commander Cody, and I love the antenna on Captain Rex. And overall, the detailing on both helmet sets is absolutely superb, and they absolutely nailed at making it look source accurate, except the Captain Rex mouth is a little bit small. But I feel like with the techniques that they used, it makes sense why they had to downsize it, but it is just a little bit inaccurate to source material. But again, they do look absolutely fantastic, both of them. Top of the helmet, there's a light bluish grey strip going all the way around, and at the top of the head you can see the tally marks that Rex keeps. I actually don't know what that is, but it might be however many kills. I'm actually not too sure about that. Use a pretty basic structure for the helmet in both sets. The Commander Cody one has this little red light coming out the side, which I quite like, and then this one's just got the all-studded look on the most part of the top of the head, whereas the Captain Rex has a little strip going through the middle, and obviously those tally marks, which definitely looks really good in this case, but I definitely also think the Commander Cody definitely needs that all-studded look to make it look much better, and once again, accurate to the source material. On the Commander Cody helmet, it's definitely a much cleaner look and a transition between this section here, the middle section, to the back, as I just like the use of these slopes here and the wedge plates, whereas here it's just a bunch of plates being used, which it just doesn't look as good as on the back of the Commander Cody helmet for me. And that's why I'm going to give the Captain Rex helmet an 8.8 out of 10, and the Commander Cody helmet a 9 out of 10. These are absolutely fantastic helmet sets to add to anybody's collection, and on a shelf next to each other they look absolutely fantastic, and I would definitely recommend them to you. The Commander Cody one is much harder to pick up nowadays though, as it is retired, but you can probably get the Captain Rex helmet for about £45 on shelves right now. But it is retiring at the end of the year, so if you haven't picked it up already, definitely go for it now. Anyway, let me know what you think of these sets, and thanks for watching. Bye.